Good afternoon, good people. This is another update here from Wesley Memorial Methodist Church in Oxford. As you can see here, there's only a few bits of paving left of the stone paving that's been used for the front, which you'll see in a moment means that most of it is down. Here in the back, at the back of the building, this area will be tarmacked at some point, along with the whole of the entrance area at the side there. I'm just going to take you up this way first and then back inside the building. This door here, this new door here, which comes out of the minister's office, the old minister's office, that will be a fire exit, one of the fire exits. As you can see here, they've fitted a new fire exit, a set of fire exit doors for the main hall that you can see there, and then I'll take you along the atrium itself. You can see there's still quite a lot of finishing off to do, inevitably, but the fittings for the doors at this end are in place, together with, not all but most of the stonework, which you can't really see much of because it's underneath some protective boards that are down at the moment. As I think you'll remember, that's going to be a new disabled, fully accessible toilet there, I think. That will be the door through to the old church office. That's a kind of plant room, and that goes through, of course, to the John Wesley and main hall, and then the atrium is down here. This is where the doors for the church main sanctuary will be. You can see there they've got that prepared for the receiving of lime mortar, which is going to go around the older parts of the brickwork, the stonework of the building, to be in keeping with what would have been used at the time of the building. On this side you can see that the wall have been boxed in now. There's a gap there which, as I think I've shown you before, allows for all the plumbing and wiring and so on. Walking down the very gentle slope that it is to the main entrance, you can see that the doors are in place now, and as you can also see, lots of most of the stonework is now complete. There's the detailed stuff to do. So this is now inside the building. You can see the light there. Obviously that is currently covered in protective plastic, but there's lots of lighting and so on to be going in. And now this outside wall here of the John Wesley and that part of the John Wesley Hall are now inside the building. And here are the doors. You can see there's a required door panel which allows for exit safely, and the doors will open outwards, these two large doors here, and they're on automatic sensors to open. You can see the wiring there. That is for push pad entrance, with button pad entrance, which will have various settings, of course. And you can see there the rest of the stone paving towards the small garden at the front of the church. And you can see there how this is fitted right against the shape of the original church building, or the old church building, right down there. You can see how that fits in nicely there. So we'll walk back up here and then I'll take you through just to have a quick look inside. There's not much finishing happening inside the office areas of the building, but you can see here these are stone coverings for the access points, for drainage and so forth, if that's ever needed. And again, you can see there that some of the render has gone on, and that will be painted in to be in keeping. The stone at the bottom of the curved wall has gone in. You can see that there as well, which is very nice, and the wall itself is being worked on. So as I go back out towards the back of the building, again there will be doors here, of course. And I'm going to take you back in through the choir vestry. For those of you who know the building, that's the room that we call the choir vestry. So I shall take you back in there now. So I've come into the back of the building. That's the room to Mel's room upstairs, and then here there's a little toilet. I'm not sure I'll be able to get that door open. No, but there's a new toilet gone in there. Through the choir vestry, which is in something of disarray because of all the stuff that's had to be moved out of other parts of the building. You can see a sign there as I approach it that says "Warning: Open Floors," which is a very good description of what's going on down here. You can see there, let me see if I can delicately make my way over here. Already there's been chicken wire added to cover the wood flooring here. And this is the old minister's office, vestry, study. All of this is having to be, the flooring is having to be redone. The wood boards will be put back, a new flooring carpet or something, carpet squares I think on top. But this is all having to be fire rated. So there will be, going in the spaces there will be fire resistant material. Because of course it's right above the boiler and modern regulations require that to be the case, and the same is going to be true for this part here, although I don't think for the old office, which is also just full of stuff at the moment. You can't really see that very well because it's dark and there's no lights at the moment. So that's where we're at. Just to finish, I'll take you into the main sanctuary again. I know it's been a long time since many of you will have been in here, but in many respects it remains the same. All this stuff here is come out from the offices, so we've got a lot of sorting out to do. All the files there I've got to go through. But you can see the building itself retains its beauty and its charm. As it happens, my office desk where I come to work to use the internet here is just been put behind the table we use for communion. So when I sit here, I have a wonderful view out towards that beautiful window at the front of the building. And of course we have our baby rose window behind me. Bless you all.